This is the 3-point side-lying hip raise. So fundamentally, this movement teaches how to produce tension through all of the trunk muscles and maintain good alignment with the spine, the rib cage, and the hips all together so that you're not arching your back or flexing your back, but producing tension with a strong, straight spine. So I want to set up on the floor in a 90-90 position. So knee is bent at 90 degrees, the rear knee is bent at approximately 90 degrees. This in itself can be a pretty good hip stretch. So from this position, so this is going to be using a lot of my right side here. I'm going to bring my left forearm parallel to my left shin and plant my elbow on the ground. I'm going to position my other arm parallel to my left arm here. And the key here is I want to put pressure through my elbows. I want to connect my bones to the floor. So I'm not leaning on other areas of the body, but I want to put all the weight right here on this part of the knee into the floor and through my elbows. So 3 points of contact. So that's the 3-point reference. So that the weight isn't on my foot or my ankle. The weight shifts towards my hip and my trunk. This is where we want tension to be. We don't want tension in our limbs. We want the limbs to be able to move. And we want tension and stability and strength through the trunk. So I'm gonna lift my foot off the ground if you can, if you have the flexibility, to put pressure through this knee. Pressure through the elbows. And I'm gonna inhale, brace my trunk, connect my ribs to my pelvis through a strong diaphragm. As I push through these 3 points, the elbows and the knee, and I'm going to raise my hip off the ground if you can. Now this might be a pretty good stretch for your hip. That's great. By pushing through my elbows, it doesn't let my shoulder blades collapse and my shoulders go up into my ears. So you want your shoulders to stay away from your ears and your shoulder blades to be a little bit spread apart, so that produces tension through your back muscles and through the front here, through the obliques, through your trunk. To raise the hip off the ground, bring it back down. Inhale, brace, produce tension. Get that weight through the bones, through the elbows and the knee. Come back down. Now, second variation, you can go into kind of a side plank. Push the hip off the ground. Now try to hold my trunk in one piece. As I bring this knee to join the other knee. This elbow comes up. Maybe you kind of open up and kind of rotate this arm and this leg together with your trunk and come back down. You can do 1 repetition or more repetitions at a time. Switching sides. 90-degree bend, 90-degree bend. Right arm parallels right shin. Weight through the knee, through the elbows. Push the hip away from the floor. Bring it back down. Push, feel the tension in your trunk. This is what you want to get out of it. Don't care about how many repetitions you do, you just want to feel that tension. Come up. That side plank type of position, you can straighten out if you like. Rotate. Come back down. So again, the principles of a nice straight long spine, connecting your rib cage to your pelvis, producing good tension through your trunk. That is core work, in other words.